Vaughn Gittin right now. Vaughn, I had to take a melatonin last night to make sure I got good sleep because I could not stop thinking about this.
You should be very excited.
Thank you. I'm extremely excited. I feel like I'm living out one of my bucket list things for sure, and one of my dad's dreams, because I know he would love this, so he's vicariously living through me right now. My first question to you is, number one, what was the first experience that even kind of ignited the thought, like, I can do this, I'm gonna do this?
Yeah, you know, for me, it's really like a natural progression. I've always just loved cars my entire life. I was that kid at like 5 years old that could tell you a car from its taillights. And my dad was like very much into cars. He was a used car salesman and a hot rodder. And yeah, it's just in my blood. And I just started playing with cars in industrial parks, doing donuts and power slides, and I fell in love. I was exposed to the sport of drifting like 23 years ago, which is crazy to say that because I don't even feel like I'm a day past 22 at this point. But yeah, it's just been really a lifelong passion. And you know, this sport is so unique in the way that you're able to show your style and personality from behind the wheel.
Yes.
You know, everyone's trying to do the same thing, but we all approach it in a different manner. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Tell me about your first experience drifting and how that felt. Just obviously, I'm sure it's different. You still feel the same rush, but that first time hard drop. What is going through your mind?
Well, since we're in Atlanta, you know, this was the first Formula Drift ever in Atlanta in 2004. And a lot has changed since then, but I had drove my truck with an open trailer with my car that I built in my garage to this track. And the first time I ever pulled my handbrake, I was standing at the top of this hill looking down, kind of like, well, my normal, you know, way of initiating a drift isn't going to work. And so I fired it down this hill, and it was just like butterflies in the stomach. Very nervous, 90 miles an hour. It's like, it's either going to go great or it's going to go terrible, you know? And so I still get that feeling, and which is why I'm doing it, you know, 20 years later. This is an incredible sport from a driver and a team perspective, but also the fans. I mean, it is every run out here is literally controlled chaos, a train wreck ready to happen, and it is just perfect for, you know, the attention spans of us humans these days. So you're about to feel that, and you're going to get those butterflies, but just remember that excited and nervous are the same emotion. Just attach a different name to it. And yeah, we're going to have a blast, and I can feel your energy excited right now. So
I am excited.
I'm pumped to share this with you.
I'm super excited and extremely grateful. Thank you for the opportunity.
My pleasure. Let's go have some fun.
Right now, I don't know what I'm getting into. But I'm so excited, and I can't wait for you to see my reaction as soon as I get out this car. And I know Kelsey knows exactly what I'm getting into because she's done this. So I'm excited. Let's see. Okay.
How's it going? Name's Adam Gunther, here with RTR. This is our Spec 5 FD. We got Vaughn Gittin Jr. So it's powered by RY45. Depending on what nitrous we're running, anywhere from 1,000 to 1,300 on horsepower. She's running nitrous 200 to 300 shot. We run a Nitto tire, 315 in the rear, 275 up front. Today we got
do you mind holding this?
Vaughn
Thank you so
giving
much.
a ride along here at Road Atlanta.
Make sure you're good.
And hopefully it's a good time for everybody. Perfect size. I know it's tight.
No worries. all I could think about was my breathing. So like everything feels like it's moving so slow but so fast. And I was just like, all I could think about is I trust this man so much right now. Trust you with my life on. That was amazing. Unreal. Yeah, that at first I was like, okay, this is awesome. Okay, I can handle this. And then I saw we got to the truck. I'm like, oh, we're really going out there.
Got your cold water.
Oh, thank you so much.
Would you get back out there again and do another run?
I would absolutely. If I could just do that like once a day, every day. That pump in the morning is crazy. I would never drive.
You're not going to get out there for a...
Yeah, I was like, it's fun to be a passenger. Can't imagine the focus that they have while driving. Even just being able to see through the windows what was happening. He was so freaking cool. Like, could not have had a better first experience with anybody else. He was so nice. Kept giving me fist pumps to let me know, like, I got you, okay? You're good. I do this, baby. I'm a champ. That was amazing.
How's your adrenaline feel right now?
I think when we started, it was like, okay, this is fun, you know? But that was the warm-up. Because once we got onto the track, that I was just like, oh, shit. There's no going back. What do I fly out this window? But amazing. I can't even describe it. Like, I'm trying to find the words, but it felt like floating, kind of, you know? And honestly, I don't know if you guys have seen, I know Yemane has seen, but there is like a big movement with the teens right now. They're racing, they're dragging in the streets, but they're doing it illegally and they're doing it very dangerously because there's so many people, girls, guys hanging out, and they're getting hit. We've seen the videos, you know, and this is like in Atlanta. And they're doing it at intersections, places where like there's literal traffic. So I wish, yeah, they need to get the proper education. Like you guys talked about, all the different programs that help bring in young students, young people from all aspects, whether you're the driver, you're working on the cars, you're working on the behind the scenes, to help make it happen, to know like you could make a profession out of it without hurting anybody, you know?
There's a safe space to do it.
There's a safe space to do it, and I want more people to know that. That was so cool. So cool. When we went over that first little hump and then came down and up, I was just like, because at first, you know, you're sitting in there low, and I was like, oh, I hope I can see. But once he started moving from side to side, oh, you can see. That was
Just imagine
crazy.
being behind the wheel when you're having to focus on all those things.
I can't imagine. That's all I was thinking while I was sitting next to him, was just like the attention that he is paying to know just the perfect, you know, you have to do that to precision. If not, things could end up being very different. But I can't imagine. That was so freaking cool. Wow.
Same time next year.
Same time next year. I'll see you there.
Ford does a whole activation here as well, where you can go sign up and then they'll take you around in one of the new Fords that you can actually go into a dealership and buy.
Oh, nice.
Vaughn helped design some of the components in the new Ford, like the drift brake and some of the other stuff that is.
How cool!
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's a great fan experience thing there. People can actually, kind of like what you did, but not at Vaughn level, like a toned down version of that they can experience right there.
Awesome.
And down there to your right is where all the teams fit.
Okay.
All the vendors are down there as well.
It's a big penguin.
Right? I think just even getting that taste of it was just like, oh, you get it.
Yes. If you ever want to come out to near our event, and even just to check it out, let me know.
We'll definitely take you up on that. That was incredible.